Believe in America, Trump reboots his presidency with condemnation of hatred, a rousing vision of what country can be by 250th anniversary of independence, and a heartbreaking appearance by the widow of SEAL hero whose father snubbed him. President Donald Trump took his first mission-critical trip down Pennsylvania Avenue on Tuesday to address a joint session of Congress, telling his political opponents that the time for small thinking is over, the time for trivial fights is behind us. At that very moment, a member of the Democratic Party hissed. But Trump's 60-minute speech drew 94 interruptions for applause, including a sustained, tear-jerking ovation for the widow of a Navy SEAL killed in action just 8 days after Trump took office. As Carryn Owens wept and Ivanka Trump comforted her, Trump said her husband Ryan was happy that the lengthy applause broke a record. The slain sailor's father made headlines last week when he said he had refused to speak with the president when his son's remains were returned to the U.S. in a somber ceremony. He also blasted Trump for green-lighting what he called the stupid mission that claimed Ryan's life. But the president praised Ryan as a warrior and a hero, battling against terrorism and securing our nation. Ryan's legacy is etched into eternity, Trump said. For as the Bible teaches us, there is no greater act of love than to lay down one's life for one's friends. Ryan laid down his life for his friends, for his country, and for our freedom. We will never forget Ryan. Trump began Tuesday night with a claim on the role of political peacemaker, saying he wanted to bring Americans who voted for him together with those who didn't. I am here tonight to deliver a message of unity and strength, and it is a message deeply delivered from my heart, he said. American footprints on distant worlds are not too big a dream. Millions lifted from welfare to work is not too much to expect. And streets where mothers are safe from fear, schools where children learn in peace, and jobs where Americans prosper and grow are not too much to ask. Trump, 70, was predicting a safer and more prosperous world when America celebrates its 250th birthday in 2026. He noted the centennial celebrations in 1876 where the country's builders and artists and inventors showed off their creations in Philadelphia. And he doubled down on efforts to pause admissions to the U.S. from 7 Muslim-majority nations where limited screening capacity has left question marks next to countless incoming travelers. It is not compassionate, but reckless, to allow uncontrolled entry from places where proper vetting cannot occur, he said. Democrats have already pilloried Trump through days of tumult as his White House endured an error-ridden rollout of his travel ban order. They descended into schadenfreude as the investigative saga of his campaign's alleged Moscow ties took on new and ever more threatening forms. They mocked the Trump administration's leak-prone inner circle. They obstructed the confirmation calendar of his cabinet secretaries. They clobbered the first outline of the president's budget priorities. They were joined in that by some key Republicans. Democrats on Tuesday took their opposition to a new level. When the president got announced and entered the chamber, dozens of Democrats stood, but kept blank expressions on their faces and refrained from clapping. Even when Trump made non-controversial statements about lowering prescription drug costs, many Democrats sat on their hands. There were a few holdovers from the traditional theater that comes with the speech. When First Lady Melania Trump first entered the chamber, after an awkward interlude where she stood without waving, the chamber erupted into a big round of applause with approving yells.